Alright everyone, welcome to Mathematics Science Lab and Industries. Today I have came with another damaged earphone, and as you can see the wires have torn apart from here, and now I will open this and you will see how I repaired this, and I will use the diagram. And if you want to see the diagram, you have to see the previous video, and the video link will be in the description box. So let's start. So now I'm going to cut it open with this plate, and as you can see, this thing is just torn apart. Okay, it is difficult to work with one hand because my other hand is holding the phone, and I actually have no camera, so I am using my mobile phone to record this. And as you can see, this thing is just destroyed. It's twisted in here, wires torn up, and yeah, so this is it. And now I will check the speakers that this line is okay or not. If after putting voltage in here, if the response I can understand, then I can understand that this wire is okay, there is no problem in here. So for checking this, I have to put some voltage in here, but this wire are insulated, so I have to burn them. So I have turned off my ceiling fan because I'm going to make fire in here to burn them and stay good. Okay, now as you can see, it's clear. Now I have to clear this. Now I will put voltage in both of them to check the speakers are okay, this wire is okay. So now I am connecting those speakers with this voltage source, and so that I can test that the speakers and the wires are okay. So here I have connected to one side, and another side is in here, and I am going to test this. And I am also using this light so that it can speak that okay, is this side okay. Why the light is not blinking? It should have blinked. Let's try again. Yes, it worked. Let's see again. See? Now let's try another speaker. Okay, I have twisted this wire in this positive, and this here is a speaker so that I can hear. Here is the negative side of the speaker, and let's check. Yes, it's also working. So good news, those wires and those speakers are okay. Now I have to connect this to the main part from here it turned apart, and this is the main point, and those wires are not in good condition, so I have to cut it and I will peel the cover and so that I can have some new fresh wires. I have cut the unnecessary part, as you can see. Now I will remove the cover like this, and okay, as you can see, fresh wires, and I will burn them too so that I can remove the insulator around them, and then I will use the diagram to reconnect them. Now I have burned the insulator around them, as you can see, and now I will use this to check the relations between those ring sleeves and so that I can know what is microphone positive, what is ground, and what is what. So I cut a little bit more from the wire head so that I can do work easily, and now I have connected this red wire with the positive side of the battery, and then now I will turn on the light and I will check the negative side. Not that, not that, not that, not that. What? None of them? Isn't it connected perfectly? Yes, it is. What's wrong with this? So I'm not sure, but I don't know why the red wire is not connected with any of them. That means there is a gap or break in this wire with this red wire. And now I'm going to check the other wires, and now I'll check the blue one. I have connected the blue one with the positive side. Now I'll check it in here. So the blue is the first ring. Okay, I'll write it down in here. This is blue, isn't it? Okay, the first ring. This is my previous earphones diagram, and now I rewrite it. This is blue. The second ring, the first ring is blue. Okay, then now I'm going to check the green one, and oh no, it's disconnected from here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, the green one is deep, so this is green. And as I do not know about the red one, so I have to check the golden color again. Okay, the golden one, let's check. Okay, I guess that the golden color is always the ground, and yes, it is the ground. as you can see. So I think it is the red as like before, but I have to check the wire. Where is the break of this red wire? I think the problem is in here, as you can see. I think the problem is in here, because the red one is this, and I will cut it open now. As I just said, the red wire is disconnected from here. I'm going to show you. See, the red wire is disconnected from here. I have to weld it again. I have to solder this again, and then I will check again. I have scratched the insulator of its head, as you can see. Yes, I don't know why it's not focusing. Yes, as you can see, I have scratched the insulator from its head with this blade, and now I have to solder this. Actually, currently I don't have any soldering iron, so I have to go out for soldering this. And so I'm thinking that I can join them at first using this diagram, and I'll do it now. And then I will solder this broken part. At first, the green one is this, and this is connected to this speaker directly. So now I will connect the green wire with this. Okay, now I have connected this green with directly one speaker, and then the blue, and that blue is also directed another speaker. And as you can see, I have connected this blue wire to another speaker directly, and then the golden is actually the ground. The ground goes everywhere, as you know, and I have to connect the ground with everyone. And in here, previously the ground is connected with both speakers and the microphone, so I just have to connect the ground line with this. So now I have also connected this ground, as you can see. It is not focusing. Okay, as you can see, I have connected this ground also, and what's remaining is the red wire, the wire of microphone. And the wire of microphone, where does it go? It goes to directly to the microphone, and here is the microphone positive, as you can see. Here is the microphone positive. Sorry for the background music. And I have to connect the red wire in just here, and I think I have to use the soldering iron for that. So I have to use the soldering iron basically for the microphone's line, and I will connect that with hand, and then I will test it. Is it play or not? Okay, I just checked those speakers and the microphone, and they just work very perfectly, and those speakers are in very high volume, and it just blew my ear. I'm feeling pain in my ear, and yes, these speakers are in good condition. The only thing remaining is this connection, this red wire's connection in here, that one, and this red wire connection in here. Let me show you. these two connections, and then I will set this thing inside of it, and then it will be okay. I have soldered this in, but I couldn't solder that one, as you can see. And that one just burnt, so I have to resolder the second. Oh, it's not focusing. Wait, yes. So as you can see, this one has burnt, so I have to resolder this again. And as this part is complete, so I am going to close it now. Indeed. Okay, now finally I have assembled everything in here, and I have soldered this part too, as you can see, and I have glued it. So everything is almost complete now. I'm going to close this. Why it is not closing? Okay. Now I'm going to test this. Is it working well or not? Okay, now for testing this, first I'm going to connect this with this phone here, and as you can see, it's showing the symbol that it's connected. Now I'm going to check the microphone. Magician Science Lab and Industries. Yes, it's working perfectly. And now I'm going to check the button. Yes, this is also working, as you can see. Now I'm going to play a video. Okay, any random video. Just hear the sound.
Shepherd's Bush Market. You see, I was very...
Hear the sound from them.
Frequently among the rubbish, I could find... which I could make a cricket bat, but...
So, both of them are working, and the microphone and the switch working. So everything is on the plug is okay. So I think this earphone is 100% okay now. So, and here is the diagram again. You can check how I drew the diagram in the previous video, and the previous video's link will be in the description box. So subscribe and share this video, so that you can also press the bell icon, so that you can get the latest videos rapidly. And we are developing a website for ourselves. Soon you will have the link of our website in the description box. And that's all. Stay good, stay home.